Eshani, aka Total Makeup Junkie 101. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different kind of video. Today I will be doing the 50 random facts about me tag. I know that I'm kind of bringing this tag back to life from the grave because no one is really doing it anymore, but I thought it would be fun because my Q&A videos have received a lot of love. You guys love to know a little bit more random and personal facts about me, and I just figured that this would be a fun way to let you guys a little bit more into my personal life and getting to know me as a person a little more. So I've got 50 random facts written down on a couple pieces of paper here, so let's go ahead and go through them. I'm sure many of you guys know my name is Eshani Patel, and my middle name is actually my dad's name, which I think is a pretty common practice in my culture. Usually when a baby girl is born, her middle name is her father's name until she gets married, and then she usually changes her middle name to her new husband's name. But I have no intention of changing my middle name to my future husband's name because I love my dad so much and I want to keep his name in mind. 2 years ago, I graduated with my bachelor's degree. I do have a Bachelor of Science with my major in business administration, concentration in marketing, and I am very much making use of that business degree in my current career. I do currently live in Los Angeles, California, and I absolutely love it. I definitely don't see myself ever moving away from SoCal. My first major job or my first major career milestone in my head was a job that I had in Hollywood after I graduated university, and it really helped me kind of branch out and expand my business knowledge. I'm not super close to any of my extended family, like my aunts or uncles or my cousins, not for any particular reason. I guess it's just mainly the distance. I used to be super close with my mom's side of my family until she passed away, and then there was a little bit of an awkward transition, and we have recently reconnected and it's been amazing. But with that being said, my immediate family is my entire world, especially my dad and my brother. They are my life. One of the most therapeutic parts of my routine is painting my nails. I absolutely love just de-stressing and painting my nails. It's so relaxing. I've also never gone more than 24 hours with bare fingernails. I always have to have polish on for one of two reasons. Number one, my fingers actually hurt if I don't have fingernail polish on. It is really the strangest thing in the world. My fingers actually get sore and it hurts to do anything if I don't have polish on, and I just love the pretty colors. I am the person that still buys physical copies of CDs and DVDs of some of my favorite albums and my favorite movies and or TV shows. There's just something about having a physical copy of something that just makes me feel so much more secure than a digital copy. With that being said, my all-time favorite TV shows are Friends. First and foremost, I absolutely love Friends, and I think it sort of has something to do with the fact that Friends was also my mom's favorite TV show, but I also really love Gilmore Girls. And quick side note, I actually cried, like physically was bawling my eyes out when I watched the Gilmore Girls revival trailer that Netflix is doing. My birthday is November 30th, 1992, and I really wish I would have been born December 1st instead of November 30th because I love the December birthstone color more than the November one. Speaking of favorite colors, my all-time favorite color is mint green, but if I were just to pick an overall visual that I love, it's anything that is duochrome or holographic. I absolutely hate doing my hair because I feel like I put in so much effort, but it never lasts, so I hardly ever do it unless I am filming a video. If I were to go out to eat, my number one favorite type of food is Thai food. I am completely self-taught in makeup. I have had zero professional makeup training. This is one that may shock you, but I actually really hate the way makeup feels on my face, especially foundation. I feel like half the time I just want to claw it off. But with that being said, I do absolutely love applying makeup, and that was the reason that I fell in love with makeup and I fell in love with trying new makeup, is because I love the application of it. My all-time favorite fruit is lychee, and if you've never had lychee, it's like an Asian fruit. They're like little berries. They are delicious. But my all-time favorite fruit for decoration, as you guys can probably tell, are pineapples. I love all things pineapple, pineapple stationery, pineapple paintings, pineapple shirts. I have had people in my personal life try to use me because I'm on YouTube, or try to get really close to me because I have a lot of makeup connections, and to those people, I basically give them the hand. Lately, my biggest splurge purchases have not been makeup related. They've actually been planner related. I actually just did a major splurge and purchased myself a Louis Vuitton agenda because I have been eyeing it for the longest time, and after I hit 100,000 subscribers, I thought I deserved to treat myself a little. I am still completely and totally obsessed with my Erin Condren planner. It makes me so happy to decorate and put down all the stickers, and I actually use 3 planners in my day-to-day life, which I know sounds excessive, but I am a very organized person. Speaking of organization, I love schedules, and I also really love deadlines. I'm sure that sounds really weird, but there's just something about a deadline that keeps me so focused. And that's why I always upload every Monday and Thursday, because I know I can hit that deadline. The first big trip that I ever did by myself was traveling to New York, September of last year, for a business conference. And I am going to be doing the same thing this September. I have had an Android phone pretty much my entire cell phone life. I only recently switched over to the iPhone 3 years ago, and I have never looked back. For anyone who asks, I say that I like horror movies, but to be completely honest, I don't. Unless I'm watching them with someone who's even more scared than I am, and I can kind of channel my energy towards watching this other person be scared. I will, however, watch any and every rom-com. I absolutely love romantic comedies. I am of Indian descent, but I was born and raised in America, and I have never actually been to India. However, I absolutely love Indian culture. Everything about Indian culture is just so intriguing to me. When I first moved into my current apartment, I did not have any furniture for 3 weeks. I actually slept in the living room, on a cot, on the floor, with a blanket for 3 whole weeks. Generally, when I sleep, I feel really cold, so I actually sleep with a heating pad. I know you're technically not supposed to, but I had the heating pad anytime I had cramps or stomach aches, and I loved sleeping with it so much because it was just like this little pad of warmth that I sleep with it every night. I'm a little bit of an ice cream snob, and I only buy Haagen-Dazs ice cream because I genuinely think it tastes better than any other brand. Whenever I do work out, which is not as often as I probably should, I love going on the treadmill and jogging, but I cannot do the elliptical. Anytime I'm on the elliptical, I always get really dizzy. I don't know why, but I think it's something to do with the motion of kind of moving your feet. It makes me want to pass out. Elephants are my all-time favorite animals, and anything that has an elephant on it, I feel the need to purchase it. I feel like I'm semi-OCD about things because anything I put something down, like on my coffee table or something, I feel the need for it to be either parallel to something next to it or very much perpendicular, but if it's at a diagonal, it really stresses me out. For example, I lay my laptop down, directly next to it is remote number 1, directly next to that is remote number 2, and directly next to that is my cell phone, and all of the items have to be in perfect straight lines. I absolutely hate wearing pants to bed. There's just something about pants that does not allow my legs to stretch the way I want to because I sleep like a gymnast. During my elementary school years, which is grades 1 through 6, I went to 4 different schools. One of the elementary schools I went to was in a completely different city from the city that I was raised and grew up. And I genuinely do know what it's like to be completely misplaced and have no friends. I only attended that elementary school for about 5 months, but I had zero zero friends near me. I am super picky about my pens. I only write using certain pens. They have to be a really slick, smooth gel pen for me to be happy. My very first car was a Ford Mustang, and I still drive it to this day, almost 8 years later. My all-time favorite food is cereal, and I will literally eat cereal 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all day long, and be perfectly content. I completely detest the scent of henna. So for any of the henna nights or the mehndi nights that happen for an Indian wedding, I feel the need to bring nose plugs. I feel like I can call myself an organized hoarder because I collect a lot of different things: makeup, nail polish, stationery, planners, stickers. I love it all. I do keep my collections very neat and tidy and organized. I absolutely hate carrots, especially when they are cooked in my food. I hate it. I think it tastes gross. I've only ever had 2 boyfriends in my entire almost 24 years of life. Ever since I moved into my current apartment, I have discovered my love of cleaning and kitchen supplies and cooking supplies and all things domestic. That is not something I was ever into all the way through college. After my mom passed away, my grandparents were really the ones who raised me and my brother. My dad was a really big part of my life. To this day, he is a huge part of my life, but he was working. He had to put food on the table for us. So my grandparents, especially my grandmother, was really the one who was emotionally there for me. She's the one who bought me my first bra. She's the one who bought me my first pack of pads and tampons when I had my period. She was honestly my mother growing up, and I could not thank her enough for that. I consider myself to be an adrenaline junkie, and all things risky like skydiving, parasailing, jet skiing, I am all over it. As my YouTube channel has continued to grow, I've actually gotten more and more scared to read comments on my video. That's a really sad confession, but a bitter reality, just because it's the nature of the beast. The more you put yourself out there and the more people that find you, the more likely you are going to get some haters and some really intense criticism. But with that being said, YouTube has completely and totally changed my life, and I know for a fact I would not be where I am today in my career and in my life if it wasn't for YouTube. So I genuinely want to thank you guys for watching my videos. It honestly means everything to me. Like I said, I know I wouldn't be where I am without you guys watching me and supporting me and subscribing. So thank you guys so much for watching this 50 random facts about me video. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will talk to you guys in my next video very soon. I'll see you then. Bye. At the end of the day, to be perfectly honest with you, these are lip liners. All of my favorite nude or neutral lipsticks for a tan complexion. I hope